If you're doing between $1 to $2 million in your landscaping business, you've probably already figured out something the hard way. It's that your truck is not a truck, it's actually a cage. My name is Eddie Seegers. 4 years ago, I started my landscaping business from nothing, and this last month we did just over $200,000 in revenue. The hard truth is that you're probably working 12 to 14 hours a day. The crews are busy, jobs are moving, but the bank account doesn't quite feel like it should. That's not necessarily a motivation problem, that's actually more of a leverage problem. In this video, you'll see the exact place most landscaping companies leak at least $30,000 a month, and why hiring another local manager doesn't fix it, and how you can help fix it by building systems, AI, and hiring VAs into your business to do so. I do just want to put a quick disclaimer out there. This video is not for startups. This is not for guys mowing lawns on the weekend. This is for owners that are doing between $500,000 and $2 million a year, who actually have crews, they have demand, they still answer their phones, they still quote everything themselves, but they still feel like their business falls apart when they step away. So basically, if the owner disappears for 2 weeks and the revenue drops, this video is for you. If this doesn't sound like you, then you should probably stop watching at this point. The villain isn't competition. It's not pricing. It's not even marketing. The villain is the belief that the owner has to be involved for things to work. Most landscaping businesses don't have systems. They have memory. The owner literally knows everything and no one else knows how to do anything else. In other words, quotes live in the owner's head, follow-ups live in the owner's phone, and scheduling lives in the texts. That's not control, that's fragility. Most owners think, I'll call them back later. Like, even though they call me looking for service, I don't have time for it right now. Later is death. Speed to lead isn't a tactic. It's literally a profit multiplier. You've already paid for the lead. You just didn't collect the cash. So owners do the obvious thing. They'll say, I'll just hire an admin. I'll hire someone, Susie, who's going to sit in the front desk all day and answer all my phones and everything's going to get done right. Here's what actually happens. You pay like $60,000 for Susie to sit there, or you pay, any amount of money. They still don't think like you. They still ask questions and you still get pulled back in. You didn't remove the bottleneck. You just moved it. And the crazy thing is that Susie, who's over here that has no idea how to do anything that you're asking her to do, also doesn't have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years of experience under her belt like you do doing that task. So Susie literally thinks that you hate her. Here's a shift that changes everything. You don't just delegate chaos. You systematize first. You want to standardize what questions are always asked on a call. And then after that, you document what happens if the answer is yes. What happens if the answer is no? And then, and only then, you can delegate to AI and virtual assistants. And don't delegate to Susie. She's probably not great at her job anyways. That's not replacing people. That's replacing memory. When you move speed to lead from 2 hours to 60 seconds, something wild happens. You don't add crews, you don't add trucks, you don't add overhead. Revenue increases because conversion increases. This is essentially money at a discount. You already paid for it. So the process and what it looks like is, let's say like a lead comes in at 9:12 p.m. AI responds instantly, VA qualifies, estimate is booked for tomorrow morning. The amount of owner time that's been used is virtually zero. This is what execution looks like when the business isn't trapped inside a human. We install the system for a small number of owners each month. Before anything else, we run a business audit. We just look at your whole business, basically your CRM, speed to lead, your follow-up, your quoting process, and we take a quick peek at all of your financials. And on that call, I'll actually outline to you completely where you're leaking $30,000 every month. So if you would like to save yourself $30,000 next month, you can just click the link in the bio to book a call with me personally, and I'll outline everything completely for free.